What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for rookie Beetle Lite Rallycross at Phoenix. Not that excited for this. Going to be at least 2 splits, maybe 3 if a couple more people register, but we're going to get our ass handed to us. There are a couple fast guys in the other practice session, and Chad's in this one. But I wanted to start this video before the race session starts, just so we could take a look at this sweet new paint scheme that I have. It's definitely one of the brighter schemes. There are no good camera angles to this. Holy shit. All right. We're just going to zoom in here quite a bit, and we'll do this manually, I guess. So, actually, Ethan, if I could get this shit to work. Nope, I'd love to know what I'm doing with camera, but I don't, so. There we go, whatever. It's fine, this is a disaster. Anyways, Ethan actually did this paint scheme for me. Ethan Gregory, one of our racing pals, so thanks to him. Got the Justin Krasinski YouTube logos on the hood and on the door, and maybe on the back, I don't remember exactly. Cystic fibrosis logo up here above the air intake vent. Just a really good looking paint scheme, so huge thanks to Ethan for putting this together for me. He also did me a couple of other paint schemes that we'll see as we go through here, through some of the other cars I raced. Nope, nothing on the back. It's kind of a weird car to paint just because of spacing, but he did a Cadillac for me. What the hell's it called? The CTSV, excuse me. He also did a Kia for me that we'll see, Mustang FR500S that we'll see, in the street stock that we'll see later this week, or in the video probably next week that we'll see. So huge thanks to Ethan again. Love the look. I gave them all a quick look, and they look unbelievably great. So big thanks to him. I greatly appreciate the time and effort he put into getting these things to look all pretty for me to go out and probably crash here. But session's going to launch in just a second. There were only about 2 minutes of practice left when I launched the video, or started the video, I should say. So not sure how good we're going to be here. Just kind of wanted to get one in again. I needed a Thursday video. I'm behind on recording, and when I say behind, I mean I'm having to record something every day this week to go up the next day, which is neither here nor there. It's just the way it's worked out. So hopefully I'll be able to get 2 or 3 videos recorded this weekend to get next week off to a better start to start the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hopefully. And then stuff that I race, early next week can be Thursday, Friday, and we'll continue to push out, 2 or 3 days is kind of the goal. Just get ahead of time so that if something happens, if I have other things come up, I'm not without a video. So that's why, other than Be Open last night at Talladega, a lot of these videos have been kind of short, quick stuff. But regardless, we're ready to rock and roll. We're at 19 people for this, which is a good, healthy number. Probably going to be middle of top split, I would assume. We're at like 3,100 or just shy of 3,100. Maybe we're just over 3,100. But regardless, it's going to be definitely a race of not dying. That's going to be the key, for better or worse. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad, but we'll just have to play it by ear, obviously. Just kind of expecting the session to launch by now. What time is it? I know my clock's a little bit fast, so we must be just about at race time. But it says registration is still open, so yeah, some of the people in this practice have been struggling. We're up to 20 registrants now total, but Chad McNeese is very good. I think he's 3,500 or so, so we'll see him up in top split, and we'll see how that goes. I guess I shouldn't guarantee myself to be in top split. If this splits again, I may not be in top split. If it splits at 21, 3 sets of 7, I'm not sure if that's how that works or not. I really have no idea. I assume it's 10 because there's 10 grid slots for Rallycross, but I guess I technically don't know that for sure because I don't race enough of it or follow it closely enough to know all that stuff. So we'll see what kind of split we get in here when we join in. Load up. Just going to do a couple test laps, or warm-up laps, I should say, and then we'll have Q, which we're going to do badly, and a race, which we'll probably do badly unless things go our way. We haven't had very good luck here this season at Phoenix. This is only our second race here, I think, but we were not very good in the first one. We got killed a couple times. Finished second, if I remember correctly, but we're nowhere near the front. Just was not a great race. So, yep, Coker's here. He's very fast. Nicholas is very, very fast. Is a big iRacing name here. Maybe Chad, I misread what his is, what iRacing was, because I thought we were right at 3K. But regardless, we're a 3-car out of 7, so if we can just get a podium out of this, we'll probably gain a decent amount of iRacing. Or even the 4th place, honestly, we might be okay with the iRacing of those front two. So Coker's here. Nicholas is very fast, but I don't know him well. Obviously, I know Coker very well from a lot of years racing short track stuff and NASCAR stuff and whatever else with him. I know him very, very well, so hope he's doing well. See what we can do. Obviously, it's a good split. 4th place would be a good result for us here. We just got to survive first order of business. I'm sure there are going to be fast people, and there will be some mistakes that are made here, so I'm still not very good at Phoenix. It's one of those tracks where there's, some grip strips and stuff that people use and take advantage of. And I both don't wish to do that and don't know how to do that, so usually get left out to dust a little bit. Again, I am not that good at Rallycross. I'm probably slightly above average. I'm right at probably 3K skill level for Rallycross, which is where I should be. So, see how we can do. Again, top 4 would be a good result. Maybe we'll get lucky somewhere along the line. Not sure what the bottom couple of guys' earnings are, but the top 4 are very strong. So, seem to be a little bit faster than Mr. Green here ahead currently, but again, it's not quite that simple. There's a lot that goes into this thing, so. It's probably my weakest of the Rallycross track. I do like this track more than I like Charlotte. I really dislike Charlotte, but this place is better than Charlotte, but not by a whole lot. It's more fun than Charlotte. Oh, I was gonna take the Joker and get out of his way, but he took the Joker, so it's all good. We'll just let him go. See if everybody else can run for lap times. So yeah, I guess we should be there or thereabouts, I guess, hopefully. Just want the extra laps here, try to build up a little bit of SR. We're still trying to chase that 499 back. Easier said than done, we're not too far off, but keep having little incidents with 2Xs and stuff on starts, getting run over there, costing us a little bit, so. Jump in here again. Still debating 3rd versus 4th through the exit of the Joker there. There's that beautiful purple and black scheme. Love it. It's gorgeous. We were P1 there in practice by just ever so slight amount over Chad, but again, that's not going to stand here in Q. I think he's got a couple tenths over us when he nails a lap, and obviously the front 2 will be very fast. So I think 3rd and 4th is going to be what we're fighting for here, depending on how the start goes and who dies and whatnot. So try and make the best of that. There, we can get through the start and get in line and get cycled out, the better off we'll be. Easier said than done, obviously, but try to straighten this up here, see if we can get a nice run here towards start-finish line for our first lap, which will be the money lap. Alright, here we go, 2 laps, see if we can put a solid one together. A little bit wide in the turn 1 there. Overdrove just ever so slightly. Didn't quite get the car rotated there either, so this is gonna hurt this lap for sure. I don't think it's a bad lap, but it's definitely not gonna be, you know, a low 39 or whatever we're aiming for here. Would not surprise me at all if Nicholas runs in the 37s. 39.5 is okay. There we go. Car rotate just a little bit better there. Not a great end of the lap, but I guess he'll do. Pick up about 3 tenths, so that does move us up a spot for the time being. Past Chad, who also ran a 5:38.9 for Coker. I guess we'll keep running laps for some extra SR over here. 39.5 for Michael as well, so that's a close group there. Myself, Chad, Michael. All very tight group, Ben a little bit further off the pace than that. We'll see what Nicholas can do here, as well as anybody else that has laps left to run. Wouldn't surprise me at all if Nicholas started from the back and still won. I think he's that fast, so he's definitely got a big I rating. I think Coker does as well on Rallycross. We'll see what Nicholas did there, 38.5. So full 7 tenths and 7.5 tenths, really. 3/4 of a second faster than I was able to do, even though I thought I ran a pretty good lap. So yeah, very fast. Michael only runs a 3, so it looks like we're going to start 3rd. That's a 6 car can pull a lap out somewhere. Just keep running laps, why not? I wouldn't mind starting third. It's a little bit dangerous to be on the outside of turn 1 like that, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Front row is always better than dead, so. All right, everybody's running a lap now. We do stay third. So we're ready to rock and roll. Yeah, 38.1 on his second lap. That's insanely fast. So 1.1, not quite 1.1 seconds faster than us, and we're third. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I guess we're not in the front row. This is a double file start for the front row. So we are going to be on the inside of row 2, which is fine. Happy with that. The wipers on, don't want to forget that. Everybody else grid up except Coker. We are ready to go. One more to come. 10 laps, going to be a quick race. Appreciate y'all coming. Make sure you drop that like and the sub down below for all the iRacing content and everything else we do here at JKR and on my YouTube. Appreciate all the love and support as always. Hopefully we can get out here with a 3rd or 4th place finish and get a little bit of ironing out of this. And let's do it. It's going to end badly, so we're going to back out of that. I didn't like the overlap we had, so we immediately go to the back. I was just in such a bad spot there. I was going to be pinched tight. It was going to end badly, so chose to back out of that and live to fight another day. So nobody jokers lap 1. That makes it interesting. Kind of stuck at the back now. This is not a great place to be, but again, I did it to myself there, so. All right, we got one back there, got by Mr. Green. See if we can get by Savio here. He's in there very, very deep. Get that pass completed, back up to 5th at least, so that's something. See if these two ahead of us fight a little bit. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. The other two just take the joker there right around us. We're gonna end up behind them, at least one of them. So this makes it interesting as they all kind of reconverge together. I think we gotta just keep going for now. Chad gets in some of that traffic. Michael gets out ahead of most of it, although they're side by side up there. So back in 7th again. Chad definitely being held up at this point. We're definitely being held up now. Probably should have jokered there with those guys, but whatever. Ben's going to crash out of our way, so that gives us a little bit of clean air. But again, it's kind of a moot point because they got so far ahead there, Chad and Michael. So, best bet is traffic at this point or something. I shot myself in the foot there with a poor start, but we're going to be able to get back to 5th at least without mistakes because Savio's got his joker completed already, so we just got to keep pushing on best as we can. It's the wall, they're actually pretty hard. Just got a little bit too sideways off the jump, it looked like there. Alright, well, at least now we have clean track. Our last one's with the joker left, so we can just hold it, go forwards as much as we can, just in case. Made our bet at this point. Again, little mistakes, they can start battling up there, make mistakes, try and chase each other. We're not really in the picture with that until the end anyways, so. Going well not that well, but I really need to get 4th out of this at least, otherwise we are gonna definitely lose some iRacing as the 3 car for 5th, but if we can get 4th, we might be able to salvage. Basically maintain the same. We might gain a little bit, we might lose a little bit, but that's irrelevant, but we're definitely going to lose for 5th, so. They are getting closer ahead of us, though. Still 4 laps to go. 2 ahead of us are starting to get a little bit tighter together. Could make this interesting. Decent pace, decent consistency. No pressure behind now with some mistakes behind us, so. The gap is now 4 seconds between Chad and I. Not a long way to go here, though. 3 laps only. Still a little bit too deep into turn 1. A little bit too wide there, exiting that. Two to go. That was interesting. Wasn't really what I was trying to do, but I guess it happens. I think we gotta try a joker here and use the run off the, the sticky part to get close is what I think our move is here. Alright, well, 1 to go. At least got ahead of Chad for the time being. We just gotta finish this lap out. I think I played that about as well as I could given the circumstance. No mistakes here. Just gonna park his apex, can't really do a whole lot about it. We're gonna sneak up the inside though. Now a lot of space to go. Are we gonna finish it? We are. We're gonna make a last lap pass. Great race, guys. P3, last lap overtake on Michael. What a comeback. I thought I'd gotten that all wrong, but luckily we were able to pull a little bit of magic out there. Just a slight mistake from Michael, and we were able to capitalize on it because we really did not earn that. Nicholas ran away with that big victory margin. Let's go watch that last 2 laps back because that was pretty nuts how that all played out. Definitely didn't deserve that. But, I mean, pace-wise maybe, but we didn't play our cards right. We got to go watch those last 2 laps. That was nuts. Let's go back and watch what happened those last 2. I mean, just the way that it worked out coming off the Joker was pretty perfect. You see over there, there's Mr. Chad. That was actually Michael that hit the curb and the Turtles big time there. We're already in front of Chad. We're going to come out just a couple tenths in front of him. Exit the Joker was perfect. Get it straightened out, but we're still, 6 tenths back here at this point. And you can't pass here. It's very difficult. Your best passing zone is if you're tucked up under someone to outbreak him into turn 1, just because of the way this layout is. Made a little bit of a mistake there in a little bit deep turn 1, caught up a couple tenths. But we're not anywhere near being in position to make this pass. Just got a little bit too sideways over the jump, bounced out to the right, put him out wide. We are able to cut in here, make sure we have the wider entry point. He had to go in very, very shallow, very flat. Just slid his entry. I filled this gap ever so slightly. Credit to Michael, he gave me the space. Much appreciated to him. Could have just closed me off right there, door bang, but he raced me with respect. We were able to get the power down on the curb, straighten out the exit, and we're going to take a P3 that we definitely shouldn't have gotten after the start that I pulled and the way that the first couple laps of that race went. We definitely were in the weeds on the back foot, but we managed to escape with 3rd somehow. Yeah, you see there, 15 iron gains, so we would have been roughly breaking even for 4th right there, but 6,400 for Nicholas, 3,800 and some change for Coker. We get our 499 back, which was goal number 1. We get 15 iRating plus goal number 2, and we had a lot of fun. Great race, goal number 3. So can't complain about that. We did run a 39.3, maybe a couple of them there at some point, which was great. We had the pace when we put laps together to beat Michael and Chad, but obviously easier said than done when everything's going around. So happy with that. I'm happy with that. We really flubbed up the start in the first couple laps. Bad traffic management, but had just enough pace to get in front of one of them on the Joker, and then got a little bit lucky getting Michael. So can't ever complain about that, and that's one heck of a race and one heck of a video for today. So that's going to be it. Make sure you drop that like and a sub down below. Don't want to miss any action from iRacing, Need Speed, Hot Pursuit 2, NASCAR Dirt Daytona, Camaro content, anything else I may post. So much appreciation for all the love and respect everybody's shown me. Just a ton of fun. I'm super stoked with how everything's going, how the racing is going. I'm having so much fun doing all sorts of fun stuff with different series and different friends and everything else that's happening. So much appreciated as always. That's going to be it, though. Till next time, bye.